up, rise and shine. It's a brand new day with Mona News. It's time to have your say. She's got the scoop, the stories, all the latest trends. Mo's got the news, let's hear it, my dear friends. From politics to showbiz, no story's too small. Mo covers it all. She's got the inside call, her voice so smooth, like honey in the summer sun. With Mo on the mic, you know the news is always fun. Mornings with Mo, the best newsy news in the world. With her style so classic and her stories unfurled, from morning till night, she's got us in the know. Turn on your radio, let Mo's newsy news flow.
Okay, can you hear me? At least. You can see my dirty, dirty room, but can you hear me? Otherwise, I give up. I actually do give up. I have absolutely no idea what's going on. As far as tech, this is going to be just a MFing rant because technology and everything has failed. And I am just about ready to throw my towery thing into a dumpster of fire and lava. That is what I'm going to do. I hate it so very much right now. Mr. You can't see me? Okay, I give up, y'all. I don't know. Hey, we've Helen Kellered our way out of, at least something. At least something. Neat scholar, I probably would break. Look, today would be the day I would break. Let's talk about the hair, first of all, because I was on an epic rant. Uh, and this will be nothing news related. This is just a complete BS stream because daggone it, it just is. But so I go and Mr. Mo has graciously let me go and get my hair done because when you are taking and going back to a solid color and you have a bunch of different colors, it is hard to not end up looking like a calico cat, which is what I currently look like. So I did spend money to do this. And the girl that did it, it was super sweet and she tried her best. But the red that I picked out was more of like a kick-ass poison ivy, like maybe I'll be a lesbian, like for her like, I wanted to be kind of Cher-esque in my, ad getting admiration from both, players of team A and team B. That's what I was going for, you know? Hot redhead poison ivy. I ended up with it's dramatically lighter on the back, dark as heck in the front, and just 127 different colors of red. And I don't know about anyone else, maybe I am the only one that doesn't wanna come off as an uber bitch, so I was nearly in tears. I hated my hair, just hated it so very much, but I was sitting there and she had worked her hardest, and I didn't wanna, be an insufferable cahoot, but I was like, "This is nothing like what I wanted in the picture or in any universe." And I feel bad because it's a nice color, it's just not what I wanted, and usually I am fully on the it's just hair, like, I've got wigs, I've got 750,000 wigs. If my hair all falls out, I am fine. Just Lord, please leave the eyebrows because I want people to be very afraid if they get wire hangers near me. But, that's kind of how I've always done things, and I went home and I was just furious, furious because, you know, it's, it was more that it had it turned out to be Moe's Technicolor red hair of many colors, and I had done it, I would have been fine with that, but because I had wanted something completely different yeah, it's fine now, it's growing on me, it was just, like, the wrong day and the wrong thing for things to be out of control. Imma let you guys in on a little bit of a secret. Uh, I'm a bit of a control freak. And by a bit, I mean, I am pleased with myself that on my last airplane ride that, I let the pilot fly. So, when I say I have control issues, I have major control issues. And getting ready for these infusions with a storm front coming in has been just one of the many things that I was like, I am not in the mood. And poor Mr. Mo. So Mr. Mo, after I told him, hey, uh yes, greedy bloke. Mo is upset because the fake hair color that is my fake natural hair color is slightly different from the fake color that I wanted. We women don't make sense. In fact, Mr. Mo was afraid of me. Like, have you ever seen The Crocodile Hunter when he realizes that, the pretty little Sheila 500-pound alligator is pissed off at him? Like, "Oh, she might be in a little tizzy." I came home and he's like, "Ooh, I like the dark color and it's a pretty brown." I stalked past him, and he must have realized for his safety this was not going to end well for him. He did not have any chocolate, he did not have any wine, he did not have a taser. So, he had already done messed up with the whole, "It's a pretty brown." So he was already in trouble. And so I'm trying to wash the remnants because there was so much dye left in my hair. So I'm washing it and he's just like, "Well, it's not that bad and you don't notice it's way off unless you told me." And each just shovel worthy word, just digging that hole ever deeper. And I finally said, "Sweetheart, I love you so very, very much and I never want to date again. But you keep saying really, really dumb stuff, so unless you have a gay, really bitchy friend that's gonna come over and help with my hair, shut up and leave me alone." And he's like, "You know what? That's probably a good idea." So that was my hair story that I was going to tell you. I will tell you that the salon did, contact me and ask me if I wanted to go in yesterday, to try to fix it, and honest to God, y'all, I have 4 boxes of red hair dye that I've used from in time in memoriam, and I kinda like the fake Lucille Ball red hair, so I might change my appointment to a manicure and let them not touch my hair ever again. Thank you. I and that's the other thing. So I woke up this morning and I was like, "Okay, I kinda like my hair. Why was I such a pain in the ass last night?" And I'm gonna blame it on female hormones. I don't know, chat out there, ladies, I don't know if you know. I did try to tell you guys this morning. I've been hanging on to my current dramatic stress for almost a day. I don't know how I did it. But, oh gosh, where was I then next? So then the mic thing happens, and y'all, the unmute was unmuted. I had computer-rated all I could computer-rate yesterday. And we're gonna get a little ranty. I'm gonna get a little pissed off because, to the absolute douchebag, to the love child of Eugene Levy and Groucho Marx, you eyebrowed idiot. You know what is insane? What is insane to me is that this little moron decided to assassinate, a parasite after he had biked 50 miles and hiked 50 miles. You know what? If you have excruciating back pain, how the hell are you doing that? And God bless it, but I am so sorry that, you were made involuntarily impotent because you have back pain. Do you want to know what I'm going to be spending my day doing today before I get my infusions? I'm going to be writing my kids notes. I am going to be letting them know that I love them. I am so sorry that you had to avenge your penis, sir, again. And how the hell you took your mask down when you are the love child of Eugene Levy and Groucho Marx and a Weird Weekend and Boca Raton. You don't fix a right by taking a dad away. You absolute living end of entitlement. Do you know how many people would love to be able to, ride 50 miles? I'm talking about Luigi Mangione, who makes me think of Chuck Mangione from King of the Hill. So your peen doesn't work. So you have a backache. Do you want to know the many people that have been screwed over by insurance? Do you want to know that I am now leveraging some of my family's, resources to get a treatment that is commonly, considered the gold standard for what my condition is, but it's not covered under insurance. And the millions of people that have to fight insurance every day. every day to get the things that they need, that their loved ones need. You know what we don't do? We don't go out and write a manifesto. Oh my god, if we called it a bitchifesto, would people stop writing these, ridiculous, like, "Dear universe, I want everything" letters? Everyone has lost someone. You entitled jerk. You think that your life is the only one that has suffering, that your life is the only one where you've been, told by insurance this isn't necessary, or this doesn't, need to happen, or you're fine on whatever. Have you ever been looked at like a daggone drug addict because you have a chronic pain condition? Have you ever wondered what you're gonna be able to do with your kids as you pull a walker out, a walker that you were, fighting tooth and nail not to have to use? So, yes, a lot of people have been screwed over, but you know what we don't do? We don't take another father. You can see one of my cats is really enjoying, the new cat tree. It looks like I'm broadcasting from the weirdest sex club ever, and you can see all my stuff. Look, I get it. I have had to argue with doctors that I need something or there's nothing more that can be done or, this is your life now. And it sucks. It sucks the damn big one. But you know what we do, Sir Groucho Marx, baby pee pee pants? First of all, we don't flirt with the chick and put our damn eyebrows that would, mark us out of a crowd 100 times out of 100, on a thing. We don't, goof off with Monopoly money, make a stupid essay of my dear wish list for the universe. And, we don't do that. We go on with life. We pull on our big girl panties or underoos, whatever you wear, sir, and we get on with life. Life sucks. It sucks. And it sucks that insurance companies don't work and aren't fit for purpose. But you think taking away, someone else's dad, someone else's family, that's going to do it? Sure. Sure, Jan. You're a revolutionary, just like, oh, Che Guevara, who was hiding in, a hole when they found him. So maybe, just maybe, you could have used your power and your influence and your non-working peen to start the revolution. Yes, you all apparently the big news is that his back hurted him and, you know, because he was unable to use his little winky, someone had to die. Now, that is the most incredibly stupid and lack of forethought thing I've ever heard. To be fair, I am on the internet and I did hear Sarah Boone's closing remarks. So, on balance, not the dumbest thing I've ever heard, but still pretty dumb. Let's see, what else do we have in the news since I've got 2 desks now, except I need to move my mouse. Actually, this is the plan for the setup. While I'm gone, Mr. Mo is going to be moving my whole room around so I can, function better, in theory. I'm still gonna be me, like, let's be real. Still gonna be me, so it's still gonna be a chaos-infested morning no matter what. Oh, for the love of Cheetos, work on something, would you? Okay, let's see here. So, Taylor Swift is big. I mean, she's not my cup of tea. You guys, honestly, I weep for, this generation. What the hell do female singers sing about? I mean, we've got boobs, we've got WAP. Where are your Tori Amoses? Where are your, Sarah McLachlans? Where are your, you know, Indigo Girls? Where are all of them? I know Pokemon. He is he loves it because Dingus can't get up there, and that's Bender, and Bender hates him. Or maybe he's just jealous of the threesome that Thor, Bender, or Thor, Loki, and Dingus have. It's quite a loving relationship. I think TLC is gonna, bring them right over. Nothing like a TLC show about a throuple of 3 gay cats. I have definitely marketed out there. I thought it would work, but thus far, no one's taken me up on the whole, gay cat romance thing, which is upsetting because they're actually a very loving couple. Though I do think that Thor and Loki think that, well, Dingus is their love child, which I don't know that they've math out very well, but they did try. Probably true. But I do worry about girls these days. I mean, let's be real. Taylor Swift only talks about the relationships that don't work out. Where are the good songs full of meaning? I mean, maybe I'm not big into this current music. Maybe, I'm missing it. I'm much closer to get off my lawn territory than I am, sit at Hot Topic. Oh, I know what I was going to tell you guys. So, my inner voice is a cahoot, but she is a funny cahoot. So this past week, I have been, now perhaps you don't know this about me, or you haven't seen other videos about how I delay grief and all that other fun stuff. But I tend to ignore feelings I don't want to deal with. So I have been totally, like pretending I am okay with the infusions. Again, it's that control thing. So yesterday, I just about had like a breakdown after all the mic things I did. So I sat there and I was feeling sorry for myself and my inner voice was like, "Oh my god." So I was like, "What?" And she's like, "Did we just become emo? I mean, you already have really, multicolored hair, so all you need is a money piece and we can go hang out in front of Hot Topic and listen to My Chemical Romance." And I was like, "Burn. Damn, inner voice. That was vicious." And she's like, "You know, we could become emo. Do you wanna write your feelings down and talk about your dad now?" And I was like, "Well, damn, I was just gonna listen to some Golden Girls, but alright." Like, way to make me feel terrible about myself. So, sometimes your inner voice can be a total cahoot, but mine has impeccable timing, and she's kind of like my Sophia, my golden girl. She just, says it like picture it. It's Indiana, 2024, and you're being a spaz about these infusions. So that definitely got me. You guys were going to get a rant no matter what about this stupid kid who threw away his life and, you know, ruined a family. That's the bottom line. And you leftists, you people, I don't care what political affiliation you're on. Let me explain it. Come close to Mama Mo. Acting like complete asshats will get no one on your cause, even if it's justified. Don't believe me? Look at BLM support. BLM support was way high until shenanigans went down and now it's gone again. You do not get good public rapport. You do not get good optics by basically emboldening. And Taylor Lorenz, ma'am, come closer to me and look me in my eyes. As a fellow Genlennial, ma'am, we are closer to, Miralax and Centrum Silver than we are to Hot Topic. If you want people to take you seriously, stop coming out with cartoon villain takes. And you're 40, ma'am. You're 40. Just get over it. Deal with it. We all will. Someday when I become 40. I'm going full Blanche from Golden Girls. I am 39 until I say otherwise. You're 40. Deal with it. You've been through some crap. I am loving my age. Loving it. And I feel the need to not give a shit about what anyone else thinks Although I try not to look like a moron. See, Taylor, here's where you're getting things wrong. When you get to be a certain age, like those of us who haven't aged as well as you, ma'am, m sour milk, that is a face a cat not even would love. I mean, I'm imagining you have 5 cats that hate you, Taylor. I plead the 5th and the 4th and 112th. I love Sophia. Sophia is my favorite. One in you know what? Whichever daughter gets custody of me, I have already forewarned them that I'm just gonna walk around in a house coat, like, sipping gin and other things and talking about the old country or Indiana. I mean, I'm just gonna call it the old country, but I'm gonna also throw in some Swedish words and be like, "Well, that's where we brought out the tradition of a Harfrükenuken." Rose was so sweet, but such a moron. It's kinda nice to just riff with you guys. I usually have like I said, I am a chaos demon with type A personality, which is, uh, basically means that I make a lot of to-do lists and then rewrite them because I didn't use good enough handwriting, and then I go on to try to feel like you know, I did something. Taylor, be okay with who you are, a hypochondriac, hysterical woman that makes it look very good to repeal the 19th. But if you ever want to grow, if you ever want to be bigger than yourself, look outside yourself. You are so worried about being immunocompromised and being better at everyone. You make life a living hell for the people around you and you espouse the worst things. Thank you for being aware. Thank you for being a member. And, uh, just Teresa, the infusions are for, my complex regional pain syndrome. Taylor Lorenz is a journalist formerly of the Washington Post. She doxed libs of TikTok. She used some questionable journalistic ethics, if j or journalists even have ethics anymore, which I highly doubt. But she did do all of these things, and what is amazing is that, Taylor, keep talking. You're making people like me look sane, and I just had a meltdown over hair that doesn't look that bad. So, honest to God, keep looking crazy, ma'am, because 'cause you're giving me people to listen to. You're giving more people like me a chance to be the media you guys choose. And I think that's incredibly powerful, but incredibly, terrifying for legacy media. Let's be real. I am a weirdo who doesn't people skill well, and I'm here, talking to 55 of you, plus any lurkers out there. And I'm doing it without a cue card. I'm just saying what's in my heart. And that's something they can never compete with. That is something that they cannot even touch because everything has to go through a committee. Everything has to be, scripted. Everything has to have the narrative. And they're dying. I never thought I would live to see the day where independent media is becoming the media. And I think it's great. I think it's wonderful. There are people that I personally do not listen to because they're just not my cup of tea. But I'm glad that they have a chance to talk. There is nothing funnier than giving a Sarah Boone a mic. Now, not when she's talking about anything related to George, but when she's just talking, there is nothing that is better than listening to these morons bloviate, feeling like they've won the universe when they're just showing how out of touch they are. Now, I will say that I plan to be doing streaming on my laptop, so you guys might get more streams in the next 2 days than you've gotten in a while. Because like I said, I don't like to think about certain things. They're not my jam when I'm, trying to be out of out of thinking about stuff. And here's the real deal. Here's what people with maybe chronic pain issues or health issues that have had to fight the insurance won't tell you. It's a heavy weight. It's a heavy weight for those that watch us go through this roller coaster because it really is a roller coaster. I mean, every new procedure, every new approval, every new hoop that you have to jump through. And you're always kind of going up thinking, okay, well, everyone's saying maybe this will work. And then it doesn't. And you are, either in a deep depression or you're ready to fight again. But those hills keep getting steeper and the weight keeps getting heavier. If you want to know the real big worry I have is the weight of expectations. I have family members that have generously, oh, for the love of Cheetos. Oh, okay, I'm back. Who knows? Uh, Carrying the weight of people's expectations is so incredibly taxing because you have so many people that support you and you know that this could be a good thing or it could be, another setback. Sorry, I'm using Wi-Fi on the laptop. Usually I have the internet plugged in. Okay. That should work. If I shut off the other computer, it should take it. I turned off the other computer, so hopefully that should change the internet stuff. We are working on duct tape and holy water productions. I will probably move the Jean Benet Ramsey to interview to tonight or my review of that. They are ketamine infusions. They are supposed to be incredibly helpful for chronic pain syndrome. Yes, I'm going to get off of here shortly. I did want to say I appreciate you uh, all joining me. I am trying to. Oh, duct tape and holy water productions. I am in desperate need of going to get a couple of things. Of course, the internet is. No, I turned you off, you piece of dingleberry. All right. I'm going to get off of here so I can make sure that all the pluggy things in are in, and I am going to uh, go run some errands because we're also expecting snow. So hopefully, I will have a better connection in the hotel. We will be able to do this. And I will see you guys all soon. From there, I will try to give you guys updates and things like that. But I'm going to get off of here before the internet explodes.